So for this week's project, we created a web page to get child aged between 5 to 10 to learn about Snoopy and teach them how to draw a Snoopy figure step by step. So we will be providing word or text information about who is Snoopy and some of his hobbies and personalities. Also, we will have a video clip to supplement some of those information that we provided above. So after these two sections, we will have a quiz sections. We want the child to answer these two questions and test whether they understand or familiar with the materials above. So the first question is, what are the personalities of Snoopy? And the second one is, what are the foods that Snoopy likes? So both of the questions are follow the same pattern, which is the short answer questions. They will need to enter the word that they think um, is correct in this blank, and after they enter the answers, they will click on the submit button. And for the HTML code, we divided into different parts. The first part is the introduction part, which is this image and this Snoopy and title. So I created a Jumbotron elements, and in the Jumbotron we have the container and the row and the column 2 elements. So in the same row we have two columns. The first one is this icon, the second one is a Snoopy. So for the first row, column 2 elements, we have this image, and for the second column 8 element, we have the title, each one element Snoopy. And we are following that row elements, we create another row element, which is this navigation bar element. So under the row elements, there is a column element, and this is the HTML bootstrap code for the navigation bar, and we have 4 buttons: home, about Snoopy, draw and learn, and then contact. So this is the first section, and then we go to the introduction part. We create another new container element, and the row element and the column element follow the under the container elements. So for the first row elements, we have only one column element, which is the H2 element about Snoopy. And then we create another row element for this subtitle, who is Snoopy, and this is the H3 elements. And we create another row element for this sections. So this image is under the column 2 elements. So this is the HTML link code, and this text is under the column -10 elements, and this is the paragraph elements. This is the second paragraph elements. Yeah, this is the end of the intro text sections. So I create another video sections. There's a comment out here. So for this video subtitle, I create another row and a column elements under the row column elements, and H4 elements, which indicate subtitle video. And for this music icon and the YouTube video, I also start with a new row. So there's a new row elements, and this one is under the column -4 elements, and this YouTube video is under the column 8 elements. Yeah, this is the end of the video sections, and for the quiz sections, it's basically follow the same pattern. I create a new row for the for this subtitle quiz. So there's a row element, and under that is the column element. So since there's only one element in this row, so there's only one column element, which is H5 elements quiz. So after that, I create a new row element for the for this form, and this is the HTML or Bootstrap code, and there's a submit button here. Oh, and and for the next question is also the same way that I did with the first one. I create a new row and then enter the question here, and the submit button is here. Yeah, so this is basically my part, the first part of how we design and code this website, and she will introduce the next part of the design and the HTML.